Howdy folks, it is Diecastbuffet here again. Welcome back to our NASCAR Diecast review. Today we have a very interesting Truck Series diecast in the studio. It is the Joey Logano 2023 Bristol Race Win. No, not the asphalt concrete configuration. No, it is the dirt Bristol Race Win. Probably the final Truck Series dirt race for quite some time, maybe the last one ever at Bristol. And this one has something fantastic on the windshield. Look at that. That is pixelated dirt. I know. Why am I hyping up dirt? I don't know why. It looks cool. Anyways, we're going to go ahead and get this diecast out of the box. The official name for it is actually called the number 66 Hang 10 Car Wash Bristol Dirt Win. Yeah, good luck fitting that into a YouTube title or a thumbnail. So let's go ahead and pop it open. Holy cow, fellas. This truck is freaking awesome. Look at the windshield on this piece, guys. This is so freaking dope. Not only is it an epic-looking paint scheme, you know, I got the teal, sky blue, some purple, a little bit of like some skateboard, urban art around the truck. And then you just got the dirt graphics on the front. There's a very faint mist of dirt, but that's actually decaled. That is something we have never seen before, and I believe the Christopher Bell Dirt Bristol Race Win is going to have that as well. So, I mean, this is like, this should have been done 10 years ago. Like, windshield detail on every raced win vehicle. It should have been done 10 years ago. And I'm telling you what, man, if you have not picked up this truck, guys, what are you doing? Make sure to get your copy of this diecast over there at Circle B Diecast, guys. How about that Black Friday sale? Best freaking Black Friday sale I think I've ever had. It was amazing. Make sure to use that code, guys, down below next time you're over there. Helps out the channel and helps support them out, guys. They do so much for the diecast community, guys. Can't say it enough. They are the best in the business. And look at this freaking dirt right here, guys. This is dope. I mean, just look how they're literally dirt pixels on the windshield. Like, we've never seen this before. And it's just so freaking cool. Now, too bad they didn't make the 2021 Joey Logano Bristol Dirt Win in the 1/64 scale, which is really stupid in my opinion, considering that was the first ever Cup Bristol dirt race since, what was it, the early 1970s, I believe it was. So the fact that that didn't get made, but they made a raced version for Brad Keselowski's New Hampshire win in 2014, you know, like the most random raced win ever. It's crazy the stuff they make at the 1/64 scale, or don't make. Now here's a better look at the faint dirt mist on the front. It's a fantastic paint scheme. You can't get it in the clean version. If you want to get a clean version of this truck, you're going to have to make a custom of it. But you can see a little bit of some blemishes, some dirt. This would be I think a box or something to filter the dirt. Unfortunately for 2024, there's not a single dirt race at any racetrack of the top 3 series, which I think is really stupid. Personally, I'm just going to shoot you straight on this. I actually really enjoyed Bristol Dirt. I think Bristol Concrete races fantastic with the trucks and the Xfinity. I think it races horrible with the modern day Cup cars, the Gen 7s. So to me, I think they should have just kept Bristol Dirt. That's just my honest opinion, because I feel like the short track package is going to be, it's not going to be any good for 2024. But that's just my honest opinion. Looking over here to the left side of the diecast, you have, once again, a super cool artwork of this truck. Joey Logano, of course, drove this and won in it. And his 2022 truck that he ran in the Bristol Dirt Race got made, the Planet Fitness 54 truck, which is my favorite truck diecast ever. This thing is certainly up there with it. Got NASCAR Race Truck, 75th anniversary. It can be very weird not seeing that on all the diecast for 24. Got Craftsman Mobile 1, Kobenek, Calico, Holly E-Fi, Tilton Jessel, whatever the biff that is, SKF, Arrowhead Brass. Got Goodyear, Joey Logano, really interesting font they chose there. It's very plain. That's very Microsoft Word. It's like probably the third choice on there. It's so plain. You got the random yellow markings that they put on every single paint scheme. Get Built for Tough, Hang 10. A whole bunch of small contingencies on the side. You can see the pop rivet design for the raced wins, and you have this fake cutout for the door, something the Ford trucks have had a long time. Go to the back end of this diecast, you can see the artificial brackets for the spoiler. Got some dirt kicked up there. Did they actually put dirt underneath it? Hold up. I think that's just a error or something, or the way the decal wrap is formed. But it almost looked like they actually put dirt underneath the truck. I know they didn't do it, but I kind of give that illusion. Looks like they used like a Sharpie or something, or who knows. Hagton Car Wash, which that is like the perfect way to sponsor a cleaning product, is a dirt race. That's why you've seen the calling cars have Tide and Gain as their sponsor for the 2023 Cup Bristol Dirt Race, because why not? All the vehicles are muddy, the drivers' fire suits are covered in dirt. That's the best time of the year to have a cleaning sponsor. So, unfortunately, they don't have that for 2024. I mean, there's plenty of very good dirt tracks they could go to. I mean, Eldora would probably be the number one. Maybe Knoxville. Maybe they can, renovate it so it can support maybe a Cup Series crowd. I don't know how much attendance they have, but that's one of their biggest issues when it comes to scheduling Cup Series races. Can it support a Cup Series crowd? The festivities and all that stuff. It's a big risk and a big investment. So those are the things you'd have to consider. But absolutely, I think that Eldora would be a perfect place. There's a lot of history there. The trucks used to run there every year. And let me tell you, the trucks at Eldora were... I waited all year for it. And not to get too off topic with this, but the trucks at Eldora was actually becoming a crown jewel event, in my opinion. Like, it was becoming one of those marquee events on the calendar. Every series, kind of has their certain flavor of the schedule. The Xfinity Series, Road America, winning there is a big deal because the Cup Series only ran there a couple times. But the trucks at Eldora were something special. And then they killed it off, unfortunately. And I wish they would bring it back. Maybe they will, maybe they won't. Get the number 66 on the roof. And if I remember correctly, the number 66 is kind of like their all-star truck, if you will. They just rotate a bunch of drivers, maybe some pay drivers, which I think Logano actually had to buy his way into this ride. He actually had to pay for it all, which is kind of interesting. You have a driver who's a two-time Cup champion, Daytona 500 champion, X, Y, and Z. And he talked about, how... in one of his interviews, how, pay drivers and how the sport is so different nowadays. It's pretty sad when a driver, regardless if you like him or not, potentially might have to buy his way into a truck ride. They can't just hire him on talent anymore. It's all about the sponsorships in the current state of the sport. But you got Hang-Ten Car Wash right there on the bed cover, Logano on the back glass. And you might not be able to notice this, but there actually is some detail there. You could see a black box there. I don't know if that's some inlet for... filtration for the air, because I don't know if the side windows are actually in the truck, or this side window. That's always a window net. But it might be like a box to get air in there, who knows. But it's cool that they actually have some window bars. I like to see that detail. And then, of course, you have the Thor Sport decal on the other side of the spoiler. The truck does have kind of a semi-gloss satin sheen to it, so that's very nice. I love different finishes. But man, I'm telling you, just on paint scheme alone, it is one of the coolest Truck Series diecast. And, I mean, yes, you could still see some dirt graphics on the front, but if you really, really, really wanted to, you could buy two of these. You could swap out the windscreen, and you would have a legit normal version of this paint scheme. And barring, like, a extremely detailed diecast review like this, you could not tell the difference of this into stop motion, and here's why. Can you tell that's a raced version from here? My point exactly. So, if you're a big Joey Logano fan, you want a clean version of this, you might be able to just swap out the windows and be done with it. So, absolutely recommend this piece. What an awesome Truck Series diecast, guys. I love Truck 164s. I want a diecast of every single one of them. I think they've made like 50 of them since 2018, 2019. I think I had like 45 or 42 of them, give or take. They're always adding more. It's unfortunate they don't make nowhere near as many as they should. But every time a truck comes out, dude, loving it. Very cool stuff. So, some of the new stuff on the channel coming up very shortly. We got Eric Jones, Michael McDowell, brand new Kyle Busch sponsor and paint scheme. And how about the revamped 23 Columbia car for Bubba Wallace? That is a very cool piece. Can't wait to check out this diecast very soon on the channel. So have a blessed one, everybody. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. God bless. Diecast Buffet, signing off.